Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS25 mod presentation video. In this video I'll show you my fermenting silo. Let's just build it. Shift P for the build menu, and then we go to the factories. And down there we have the fermenting silo, and it has a color choice here, and you can choose all kind of colors, even the graysy ones, but I suggest we go back to the original color. Here you have the usual palette colors, and in the custom area you can choose your own color without any extra mods, by the way, because I prepared it like that. Okay, so this is the normal color. Okay, now escape and then placing it, and we're good to go. And I fill it up. I show you how it works. It's just like any other production, and it's a production where you can make silage and more. So I just dump the grass, and then I show you how you can make silage. And yeah, the difference to other productions is it doesn't have a spawn area for pellets, but you get all the stuff through this pipe over there. And yeah, the difference to the fermenting silo in FS22 is it can do more. It's not only a fermenting silo, but more like a cow feeding factory. So let's have a look. Here you see quite a lot of silage recipes. This would be with chaff, and here chaff silage digestate. We go to the grass silage because I unloaded grass, and that I can activate. And let's have a look at the recipe. So if you put inside 1000 liters of grass, you get 1000 liters of silage. Very easy. And if you want to have it a little bit more complicated but more effective, you could add some water, and then you not only get silage but also digestate. And you could use the digestate to fertilize your fields with a slurry tank. And therefore this is quite useful. If you like to work with slurry tanks, then I would suggest to add water and get the digestate. And you can make silage out of grass, of chaff, of hay, and of straw. But I should mention that the straw silage is not really realistic. It's maybe semi-realistic, because you can cut normal wheat and similar grain crops and make silage out of it. But usually you use the whole plant with the grains to make silage out of it. If you would only use straw, this would be too poor. It is not nutritious enough to make real silage. But it's not completely magical, semi-realistic, I would call it. Maybe others would say, no, it's completely unrealistic, but yeah, in this what you think about realism and not, there are different opinions. Okay, And then I added some more features to this fermenting silo that are also unrealistic for this type of silo. Oh, maybe I should say, and we should watch this wonderful building while I say it. Some players asked me if I already had one in FS22 of those fermenting silos, whether this is realistic or unrealistic. And the funny thing is, before we had bunker silos or silage bales, we had such fermenting silos. So they were before we had the bunker silos. And so far, it's completely realistic to have a fermenting silo. But as far as I know, people had to go inside and to compress the grass or the chaff, and it was quite a lot of work, and this just functions automatically, and that is not so realistic. So back to the really unrealistic stuff. For this kind of machinery, I added hay drying because I thought, why not? And it's so useful to have. So you could put grass inside the fermenting silo and produce silage and hay at the same time. And then you have everything you need to produce TMR. And here we have 3 recipes for TMR. One is the classical with hay, silage and straw. And straw is good because in a way it's cheaper than hay and silage, but only if you have it. So if you have grain fields, then straw is easily available. But if you don't have straw, just grass, then you can take this other recipe where you put in just hay and silage, and that is what you get from this fermenting silo. So you put inside your 4,000 liters of grass, and you could get 4,000 liters of total mixed ration in the end. And that makes cow feeding really easy. And if you want to have a little bit more work and expenses, then you could add mineral feed as well. So this is the complicated recipe. And your cows will love you for this food, I'm sure. Okay, let's check. We already have 4,000 liters of silage. This is good. So let's just get the silage. It works like with a silo. And we could also get our grass back, but we don't want it back. We want the silage. And here it comes. Yeah. And if you activate the hay and the TMR production, then you can get TMR just like that and bring it to your cows. That's the fermenting silo mod. Did I say it's at Modhub for all platforms? A link in the description below. I think I already said it, yes. Yeah, I wish you a lot of fun with this mod and a lot of happy cows. If you want to buy FS25 or a DLC, feel free to use my code Granny. You'll find the link for the PC version in the video description. It doesn't cost you anything extra and supports me a lot. Now I wish you a wonderful day, thank you for watching and all the best till next time. Tschüss!